It's 2018. It's almost a week into 2018. How's your year been? I've been giving a lot of thought this past week. I'm not the kind of person who ever does New Year's resolutions. Oh, sometimes I pick a mantra that sounds good for at least part of the year. A piece of poetry that inspires me, maybe a video that inspires me, even a book or a movie that inspires me. So I do think about those kind of things come the new year. But I was giving some special thought this year to the new year in light of my journey to continuing to lose weight. Did I want a theme? The lights just came on. The sun's going down. Did I want a theme for 2018, I thought. An overarching theme that would be from the beginning to the end of 2018. Here's the challenge I had for that. If I would have done that in 2017, which is about when my weight loss journey began, so almost 60 pounds ago, could I have picked a theme in January that would have been good in June or September? The truth is, I kept evolving all year long. My goals were shifting as my body was shifting, especially in light of the things that changed about my abilities and my challenges, even in light of losing weight. So this year I was thinking, I don't want a theme for the year. I thought about whether I wanted a goal for the year. Was there something that would stretch me, but not so much that it wouldn't encourage me? I was able to come up with a goal for the entire year. Would you believe that? It was a simple one for me. I have weighed over 200 pounds since I was somewhere in my late teens. So my goal for 2018 is somewhere along the way to hit what they call Wonderland, which means weighing under 200 pounds, weighing in the 100 and somethings. Okay, that goal wasn't too hard for me to aspire to. It's a realistic goal. So 40 or so pounds from now, I hope to do that. So my goal for myself was Wonderland is the first goal because it would be such an important milestone for me. What do you have maybe as a meaningful, I need to get there kind of goal that you would give yourself for the year? A stretch that keeps you focused, but something you know for a fact you can celebrate, so it keeps you positive and looking forward to. So I thought about a theme for the year, or a mantra for the year, or a word for the year. And then someone on a Facebook group I'm on for low carbing, I mentioned it before, mentioned her word for the month. I hadn't thought about that before. Having a word for a month. That makes a lot more sense to me than trying to name an entire year, because you know what the challenges the next month are? It's January here. It's the coldest month of the year for us. One of my challenges is I like to walk for my exercise, and I'm too darn lazy to do much else in the way of exercise. Walking is my favorite exercise, and I can do it 5 miles a day and love every moment of it. But January, when the chill factors are low, when the winds off the ocean are high, I have problems walking. Oh, it's not because of laziness, because I could work through the discomfort. Actually, the problem is I have lupus, and breathing in that cold, cold air doesn't work so good with my lungs. So I thought, I can look at 30 days ahead, and I can decide at the beginning of each month, what is this month going to be? What's my biggest challenges? Where do I have the room for my greatest successes? And I'm going to name each month this year. So here's how it goes. January, the problem is, excuse my bluntness, I like to sit on my ass and read. Because of the coldness, because of the quietness, without not a lot of activities happening, I tend to get slow in January. I don't need to get slow in January. On nice sunny days when the wind is stilled, no matter how cold it is, I can do my walking. I can do my chair exercises, which I've become quite hooked on. And they're really toning up my arms, I have to say. And I should get creative about other things to do to stay active. So my word became do. Simple as that. Do. So I thought about making sure I'm devoted not just to my weekly yoga session, but doing it every day at home. And then I'm going to add a rowing machine inside the house to the mix because I found one really inexpensive online that I think is going to work just fine. So I lined my actions for the week, for the month, with that verb, do. I have no idea what February's word is going to be. But I can challenge you to the same thing. Look at the next 3 or 4 weeks to the end of January and give yourself a word of inspiration to get you through what you know is coming up. Oh, it hopefully will prepare you for the unknown too. We know that sneaks up on us, don't we? Pick a verb every month of this year to challenge yourself. I'm going to share mine with you each month. I have no idea what February's is going to be. February may or may not bring a different set of challenges. I know what my challenges are for January, and it's all about getting off my butt and getting busy, not sitting. That's a verb I really don't need too much of. It's all about do. What are you doing?